Ultracavitation treatment. Select Corporal treatment from the menu bar and press Enter. Then select Cavitation from the treatment tabs and press Enter. Select the total time of the treatment, a maximum of 20 minutes. And press Enter. Finally, select Power, between 20% and 100% with an effective total power of 45 watts. And press Enter. In case the Ultrasculptor is not connected, a warning screen will be displayed. Connect the Ultrasculptor to continue with the procedure. To program the machine, select Frequency and Shut Off On Cycle. The repetitiveness frequency is the measurement used to indicate the number of mechanical impacts at 2.7 MHz. The larger the adipose tissue, the lower the repetitiveness frequency. At low frequency, the active power relation is much higher than at high frequency, but the repetitiveness is much lower. Timing on is the time the shot lasts when power is applied. 70-30% is the highest timing on. Timing off is the time the shot lasts when power is not supplied. 30-70% is the highest timing off. Before the application, the patient must drink at least 2 liters of water. It is advisable to cut down on the amount of fat and carbohydrates. Aspirins and analgesics should not be taken 2 weeks before. Steps to be taken for the application. Medical checkup. It is necessary to give the patient a medical checkup to make sure the treatment can be applied. Examine the areas to be treated. The therapist that will carry out the application must examine the area where cavitation will be applied. The application is limited to a maximum of 2 areas per session. Also, must measure and weigh the patient. The localized adiposity in the area to be treated must be at least 25 to 27 mm thick. If it is thinner than 25 mm, the application must not be carried out. If it is between 25 and 27 mm thick, the physician will consider carrying out the application in fold. The areas that must be protected are kidneys, spleen, ovaries, intercostal space, and spine. Mark the area with the grease. First, mark the complete area to be treated. Then, lay the grid on the skin and use a marker to draw circles on such area, one next to the other until the whole area is covered. The patient must not lie down. He must be standing so that the marking is carried out correctly. Apply conductive gel on the area, at least 3 mm thick. Bear in mind that when the patient lies down, the marking may vary. Check carefully the position of the marking with respect to vital organs and osseous structure to avoid risk. Press start in the machine and start the application. Each marking corresponds to one shot. Lay the head on the marking no more than 1 minute. Do not shot more than once per marking. The application is complete when each shot in each mark is applied. Then, clean the zone with a wet cloth. The patient must put on the leotard so that the dermohealth application can be carried out for 20 minutes to complete the treatment successfully. After the dermohealth application, measure the zone again to see the results. For a complete treatment, apply between 6 to 8 sessions.